What do you do after you have licked the softest, sweetest pussy in the world? You put it back in the crib.
What do you think about that?
Backwoods packages, litter tabletops, gone off that shit, my eyes lower than your stable stock.
Hello everyone, The Forest here, welcome to my commentary. This is the rant number 3, and yes, this is my real gameplay right here in the background. I am the same guy who got threatened with a gun. You know, I took a picture through my fucking eye hole right there at the door. That's actually him. His guy's name is, I think his name is Rant, you know? As you can see right here, my skill in this game has drastically improved over my quote-unquote break from video games. But seriously though, from jokes aside, I realized that GD gameplay over just commentary and shit like that is the new meta, so expect this type of shit in the future. Fuck you, just the GD player, because you're a cunt. This nigga Mr. Girl has to be fucking Kira's alt account. Ain't no fucking way. Jesus fucking Christ. Twitch and its community fell down like a house of cards right now. During Tuesday, during late night, I was just on Twitter and all of a sudden I was just seeing everything fucking explode right in front of my eyes. This all started with Silker being exposed as a scammer towards his friends and probably his fans too. And this evolved very quickly into sexual assault allegations getting thrown around. Here's a fucking text thing right here just to get a summary. But if you want to watch this video, just on my take on this shit is so fucking retarded, right? This is the whole house of cards getting just taken down, Pokemon chiming in.
Crazy Slick might have done, but that's still not Miss, you know?
No, I think he's just trying to find anything and everything he can, but
your friend did some
also
weird shit that I heard about. Okay.
Yeah, but what is it? Adriana Lee tweeted and said, realest thing I've ever heard. When do all these virtue signaling narcissist streamers become suddenly activists? Am I supposed to believe that there isn't some type of agenda here, that you actually care? Realest thing I've ever heard. You know who these people are behind the BS.
And just the Minx being the psychopathic Irish woman that she is.
He found a way to insert himself into Cypher PK's party.
He was invited
after he saw that I was so obviously he's like trying to stop my bag intentionally. It's not even just like, oh, we know the same people. It's like he saw me that I was doing
laughing at this situation. Like, I'm being hypocritical because I'm laughing, but that's just how I usually am, you know? Fuck you. I was gonna say like every single fucking thing that happened during this shit, but it just became way too fucking elaborate and complicated in such a short amount of time. My bandwidth is just like, what the fuck? It's so fucking gay as well. Okay, so I got the most major shit out of the way. I just want to talk about GTA 6 getting leaked. I don't know how the fuck Rockstar somehow let this whole bullshit get leaked. Someone hacked the servers, some shit like that. I don't even know how the fuck people even leak it. They probably just leaked it themselves just for a publicity stunt, some bullshit like that. Artists do that shit too. Musical artists, at least. Rappers, you know. Apparently fucking Boyinaband is a pedophile. You know, I have this kind of schizo thesis on why your favorite people turn into pedophiles and scumbags and all that shit. It's in this video right here, but I'm gonna be elaborating on it more. It's basically just they just let the fucking fame control them. They don't control the fame that they have from what they do on the internet. They let it control them, and since most of the times it's men doing the pedophilia shit, also sexual energy is involved with that shit, and most of the times they don't know how to control that shit. But most people know on how to not do pedophilia and grooming and all that bullshit, but maybe like a good just 1% of them, and like half of them, 1% of them do it, but half of them unintentionally does. Actually no, all of them do it intentionally. Like, you have to go through so much bullshit jumps in your mind to just, okay, I want a 10-year-old, you know? What kind of bullshit do you have to go through in order to actually do that? A lot.
Okay, feel free to post your track as a video response to this one. Now it's time to sit back and take a listen to the final finished 7-day dance pop song.
Take me without my consent. Without my consent.
They all intentionally do that shit. I was about to say half of them do it unintentionally, but maybe that's only when they don't ask the age of the chick or bitch or sometimes nigga that they're messaging over online. So maybe that's only the charitable position I can come up with for these people. Guilt by association is so fucking gay. I don't know why people still do this bullshit like, oh my god, you're hanging out with him? You know him? You talk to him? Yes, I do talk to him. Yes, I do not even have some remotely hostile emotions towards him because I'm not a fucking retard. Or at least I know how to like, okay, I can understand why he believes in this type of bullshit. I'm not talking about Andrew Tate in specific, but just people in general. When people who are usually opposite, you know, ideologically rise, and they hang out, they talk to these people who are complete polar opposites of these people, they usually have an audience, online audience, and some of them are retarded, master retards, I would like to call them, and they would say, oh my god, you're enabling, like, yeah, oh my god. You're supposed to be the people, most of these usually left-leaning people, you're supposed to be the humanizers. You, like most of the times, fascists, like actual fascists, or just dickheads on the right, would be the ones that are legitimately dehumanizers or dehumanizing people. Legitimately dehumanizing, not like some, oh my god, he said I was a soy boy, oh my god, he said I was like a sheep or something like that. That's so dehumanizing. Shut the fuck up. He's just calling you a name. Shut up. I was gonna make this part into an entire video, but I want to just cram it into this one big fucking video. I'm just gonna be talking about consistency, at least for me, for my YouTube channel and all that shit. I've been kind of consistently uploading videos on every Saturday and all that shit, and that's because I have school all in between Monday and Friday. Friday is a bit more easier because I can get into school a lot later, you know, an hour later. I get into school at like 9:30 and all that shit. It's 9:30 to like 3 o'clock, roughly around that time. 6 hours, fucking good. But they usually do some retard bullshit like have big tests right there, and usually the periods there are shorter by like 6 minutes, which if you don't really realize, 6 minutes is so fucking crucial in those fucking tests. Testing season's not here yet, but it's so fucking easy right now. Junior year, I thought it was gonna be like, oh my god, this is the most important year. Like I could use school as an excuse, but I know fully well I can push myself to upload at least every other day. You know, upload a video, like break, upload a video, break, upload a video, break, or upload a video every 2 days. Like upload a video, break, upload a video, break, upload a video, or every 3 days, upload a video, break, upload a video, because I have to question myself. Do I want good fucking videos, but at a frequency rate of uploads that are low, that wouldn't get people good and all that shit, you know, because YouTube values a lot of uploads in some amount of time, I don't fucking know, or shit content, ADHD editing bullshit like that. Here's the thing though, the attention spans of everyone, including myself, but I think I have naturally had this type of bullshit attention span that has been exacerbated into getting technology at a very young age. It's fucking horrible. It's probably less than an actual fucking goldfish, and it's a kind of a question of morals, at least for me, you know. I don't know why the fuck a sick you know, at some point I think every single content creator has this type of like questioning when they see big niggas blowing the fuck up because they do this ADHD editing. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't need to show any examples, but do I do this? Do I do this and risk fucking up my audience's mental health and attention spans, or do I just stay true to my principles and all that shit? Do I order my nigga to do that shit, or do I just not? I think some people do, some people do not do that. They stay true to themselves and all that stuff. I want to, like, for me at least, this is really deep now. Not deep, like I'm 14 deep, but no, I'm 16 right now. But I want to recapture the spirit that YouTube had. You know, the dream that YouTube gave to everyone with an internet connection in probably middle class suburbia of America and in Western countries. I don't know about like all the other countries other than the rest. The West as a general like socio-political term. The West, Western Europe, usually America, Canada. You know what I'm talking about. And selling us this dream. We could just turn on the camera, talk about our day, get 1 million views, and just be entertaining and all that stuff. And make a living off of that stuff. But now, the original spirit of YouTube is just like, it doesn't have the you in it. Most people usually do have themselves. They have you. They have yourselves in front of the camera. But is it really you? Is it really fucking you? Or is it just actually probably not? Most people, even in life, even outside of the internet bullshit and all that stuff, everyone's playing a part in their act. Everyone's playing a fucking facade. You're gonna see those people. I'm gonna probably see those people who are downright just like, he took off the mask a long time ago. They may seem like an asshole, but you know it's actually them. You know it's not them, like, you know, putting up a facade only for them to, you know, eventually like ask you for a favor or exploit you in some subtly fucking way or some bullshit like that. You know, to fuck you over basically. And social media has put this up to the fucking extreme. But we have to do this shit or else everybody will just be mad at each other. I think it's when people are at maddest or when they have a bit too much alcohol into them, that's when their real self shows, you know? But for me at least, I want to just recapture that spirit of YouTube. I just have this nostalgia about it. I never experienced it because I was like 6 years old, 5. I was an infant. I was a literal fetus during that time. I was born like what? Like a good year after YouTube been fucking created and all that shit. 2005, 2004. I don't fucking know exactly when, but you get what I'm saying. I want to recapture that shit. I want to do that shit, but also I want to become like the first like president of the United States, fully from the digital era and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna be like those fucking weird like Gen Z like, oh, I'm not like other people, you know. You have to be somewhat like, everyone's different, but it's fuck, I don't know how to say this. They learn on how to be sheep. They learn on how to be bots. They learn on how to be whatever terminology you like to use for group think. It's universal. Group think is what's the universal value of bots, sheep, fucking lemmings and all that stuff. It's group think. They all think the same thing. And it's like kind of universal, no matter the political ideology. That kind of splits it into half, then half, and half, and half, until you have so many halves that you get called an extremist, and you get automatically deemed as a violent motherfucker. You're such a violent misogynist. You know, some bullshit like that. You know, shut the fuck up. Most of the time when people say that, they probably never touched. They probably never laid a finger on a woman. You know, and the way that people view that, you know. So fucking retarded. I want to start like recording conversations I have with people who kind of think like me, you know, because those conversations are so fucking, not only so funny, sometimes they're so fucking good. It just be entertaining, you know, entertaining. That was my table on the fucking side of the table. I'm sorry, but like the fold up little shitty chairs, you know I'm an actual beaner. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but I'm gonna leave it there. You know I'm an actual fucking Mexican, you know, just having those shitty tables, right? You know, you know I live in California. You know we fucked up in that bullshit. I'm gonna get the fuck out of California. That's my like number one goal. Get the fuck. But what is like? There's this book I've been reading, The Power of Imagination. You have to imagine from your goal, not of your goal. Don't imagine of freedom. Imagine from freedom. Imagine the feeling of freedom. Don't imagine of what freedom entails, but from the feeling of freedom that you can feel. And maybe sometimes you have to do some little visualization of you in the beach, the birds squawking a lot in the distance, the waves crashing and all that stuff. And then sun is out, the water's like clear as fuck. You're in Hawaii and all that stuff. You're with your girl, you're probably with your wife, kids running and all that shit, you know. Some bullshit. I don't know. I don't know why I said it in that way, but you get what I'm saying, you know? You have to imagine it. Imagination creates reality, you know? This is some schizo shit. It's schizo to the normal man because it isn't really like straight to the forward point. And this book by Neville Goddard, The Power of Imagination, has a lot of biblical scriptures and talks about God a lot. The big takeaway from this is God is your consciousness. You are God. This is the reason why people like Kanye West say, I am a God. Because I think he kind of unconsciously knows the creative imagination that he has within him. He has created so much fucking bullshit from like the early 2000s, late 90s to now. You know, he knows that within himself. That's why he calls himself God. People usually attribute that to the sin of pride because they think themselves higher of God. That's what pride is. This is gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound like, oh my God, he's homophobic. Here's the thing though. I think they should be treated with dignity. I don't think it's good in the optics to call an entire month of June Pride Month. Pride Month. That's one of the fucking 7 sins. What the fuck? That's kind of weird. That's kind of gets like, you know, the almonds crackling, you know, in your mind, you know? Why would they call it pride? No, we take pride in ourselves, you know? We're proud of what we are. I never went to a pride parade. I've always like seen one like from a distance. I've always seen so much fucking weird shit. And I live very close to LA. Not very close, but I've been there with my dad. So, you know I'm in the belly of the beast of that bullshit, you know? I love this. I love this shit. I'm actually so very excited for this shit. For this future of myself. I gotta stop talking about myself. I gotta stop talking about myself. That's one of the things I don't really like, you know? I kinda caught in myself. It's rambling and all that shit. I'm sorry, you know, if this is not... I'm gonna push myself, legitimately push myself to make legitimately professionally edited videos with B-roll and all that stuff. Do you wanna know something? I have all like the Adobe After Effects, Premiere Pro, and Photoshop for free because I'm in a digital film class right now in school. For free. For like 10 months. If I go back to there, I can get that shit free again for 10 months. This is my personal industrial revolution, you know? This shit's gonna be advancing very fast. Maybe in lower frequency of uploads, but fuck, you're gonna see the quality just like that, you know? I think that's all I have to say right now. Thank you for listening to this bullshit. Thank you for watching this video. And have yourselves a good day or night. Have yourselves a good fucking damn one.